Ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge pleasure to be with you here this evening to celebrate the 135th anniversary of the Foreign Press Association and to reflect on the many achievements as the world's oldest and biggest association of foreign journalists. But I cannot begin without also reflecting that as we gather, journalists, photographers, and their support teams are even now risking their lives. We think particularly of those reporting from Ukraine and the Middle East in these most difficult of times. By joining you this evening, I'm following in the footsteps of my husband, an honorary member of the FPA, who joined you at these awards in 2008. On that occasion, he described your role as not only to look at the world and study the way it works, but to report what you see accurately, to explain it, and indeed to interpret it. In doing so, you shape the view and define the perspective of millions of people, and that is an enormous responsibility. Now, I know secondhand a little of the responsibility of your profession. There are journalists in my family, and I've even been subject to one or two stories about myself over the years. I've also had the opportunity to visit a significant number of newsrooms, and I've seen just how tough your work is, particularly, if I dare say so, for women, who, despite the many hurdles they have faced, have been among the bravest reporters of all. From trailblazers like Martha Gellhorn and Christiane Amanpour, to those such as Mary Colvin, an FPA Journalist of the Year, and Daphne Caruana Galizia, who have so tragically paid with their lives. Their courage was only matched by their conviction that the truth matters. Perhaps this has never been more evident than in our digital age, where disinformation runs rife and where female journalists are increasingly targeted on social media. The FPA was, of course, founded in 1888, when foreign correspondents came to the United Kingdom to report on the Jack the Ripper murders and decided to band together to secure better access to information and sources. Although we might deplore some of the more sensational approaches to these terrible events, the fact is that the FPA grew out of the need to reveal and condemn violence against women. And this remains a key part of journalism today. You have the ability to break the corrosive silence that frequently surrounds abuse. You bring into the open the voices of victims. You break taboos. You shine a light on these heinous crimes, and you guide the public on what they can do to help. As the foreign correspondent Christina Lamb, who I know is here tonight, makes clear in her devastating book, Our Bodies, Our Battlefield, rape and sexual abuse continue to be a pervasive and all too often hidden feature of conflict zones all over the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, as my husband observed 15 years ago, yours is an awe-inspiring responsibility. You question, debate, and analyse, and thus protect what is so easy for us to take for granted: true freedom of expression. As I said at the London Press Club Awards in 2011, I believe freedom of expression to be at the heart of our democratic system. In this, you play a vital, if not pivotal, role. Now, take courage from the words of one of our greatest writers and former journalist, Sir Tom Stoppard. I still believe that if your aim is to change the world, journalism is a more immediate, short-term weapon. May you continue to use it wisely.